welcome back to my channel and to Junetober. This is day 27 and I'm telling you, I was so excited when I found out I got to work with pink monarch prints. Oh, I was tickled pink. So what I decided to make, you guys, if you haven't found the freebies yet, go grab them in either Petalsandparchment, her Facebook group, or in the Paper Bee Facebook group. Go grab them, cut them out, come craft with me. So what I made was, let's see, I did a paper clip here to hold this bunch together. And I did the envelope. And then I did another envelope. Now this envelope I made with the backing paper that was supplied with these freebies. And then I did a pocket on the back here. So this time what I did was I printed off the papers again. I have a little confession to make. This is not only my first round, but my second round. And I did this and I discovered that the whole time I was doing this, music was playing in the background. And of course that's a copyright infringement, so I had to reprint everything and start over again. But that's okay, because this time what I did was I printed things in the regular size, but then I printed it 2 per page. So I got more little goodies and different sizes. So let's get started. Before we do anything, I'm going to do the paper clip because we need that to dry. So I took this envelope here, the scary guy, and I did the scored along the lines, and now we're going to glue it together and we're going to create it like it is an envelope. So we're just going to do this and this because we want this to stay just like so. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy little knife here, and I'm just going to take and cut a little line, cut a little bit through here. Just enough. It just has to be enough for the paper clip to go through this guy here. So as long as this goes through, you got a good amount. Okay, and then I am going to take and glue this piece down here. All right, now we're going to take and get rid of that. Don't need no dangerous weapons here. And now I'm going to take and I'm just going to, just a very thin amount off here. And what we're doing by doing that, we're just going to open it up. And we're just going to do the 3 sides because we want this side to be up. And we don't want to get rid of our little slash that we made there. So then I just took, this is from a card, and that's what I do. I use my cards, old cards, new cards, whatever. I use them and I make good use out of them. So, yeah, you can take and you put this up as high as you want. You don't have to have it up. The only reason why I had it up is so that we could put a charm in there, which this time I'm not going to put a charm in there, but I'm going to leave it for future. And we're supposed to make these videos short, so I tried to do as much as I possibly could ahead of time. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one here, and I'm just going to do these edges. There we go. And I'm not going to do the tops. I'm going to leave that one square. Just a little bit. Okay, then we just take and put as much glue as you can without going crazy. And this glue here, this Elegance tacky glue, works very well with the paper clips. It holds them nicely in place. So I just go along the paper clip, and then like so. And put that in there, and you want to make sure that you get a good adhesion around that paper clip. And now we're just going to do the same on the back. And our paper clip, glue it in. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Give that a good squishing down. So then what I did was I took that backing paper. Oh my goodness, I make a big mess. Do we all make big messes? I think so. So I took that backing paper and I made an envelope. And then I covered it. I backed it. I didn't put the backing. You can print on both sides. I choose not to. I choose to do this because then I get a little bit extra, a little more strength to my envelope. And I like it good. I like it nice and sturdy. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Then we have this envelope that she gave us in the kit. And I'm just going to ink that because, well, it's not supposed to be white. So I'm going to ink. Ink, ink, ink. You don't have to ink. I like to ink. That's my jam. I like the grungy look, the aged look, whatever you want to call it. In this particular case, grungy. Okay, so this here, this was purely accidental, but very cool in my eyes. So I'm just going to glue a little here on this one, a little here, and we'll go along here. And we're just going to do a little here. There we go. And by doing that, we've created the cutest little pocket in here. But not on this side. But my glue is still wet, so don't put it in there when it's too wet. Okay, and then because I printed everything in a half size, I got another little envelope. And I just took and glued this one together as is. So we're going to make stacking envelopes. And this time I'm going to make them like they just thrown on the table or something. They're not even. That one I made nice and even. This one I'm not going to. So I'm just going to take, you can do this. You find out where you want your envelope to be. Now when you're doing this, you can't put anything above this line. Because if you do that, you're going to run into problems. So I'm just going to take and a little mark here, a little mark here. Oh, that's going to show. All right, just a little mark, just like that. And I think we're going to go right to about here. Alrighty, so I am going to, I can just, well, you know what? I'm just going to do it right along the top here because I can. And we're just going to do it just like so. To heck with marking and whatnot. There. Okay. Now this one, we can take this one and put it this way, which I kind of like that. Or we can put it underneath here, but no, I think I'm going to keep in the groove of crooked. Because, you know, it reminds me of a, I don't know what it reminds me of. So I'm just going to take this little bit here. And we're just going to put it down like so. Okay, and then this here, I think we're going to turn this into a pocket and put that right in here. Oh, did I just do that? I did that. Did I just do that? No. Okay. Whew, I thought I did it the other way. Woo! Okay. And then we're going to just here on this, with this second envelope here, I'm just going to take and just a little dab of glue here, because we're going to make that like a belly band. And let's put some flowers right here. I think so. Let's see. We don't really want them sticking out too much. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see. No, I can. Well, let's just do it like that. So we're going to leave it right about here and right about there. Okay, and don't like that at all. There we go. And then what that gives us there, let's see. Does this one fit in there? Oh, no, not really. But this guy would. Yeah, this guy fits in there. Oh, not if I do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that fits in there. If we do, well, let's see. Let's put these in here. Let's just do that. We can put something on this to make it look a little better, though. We're going to do that. A little peekaboo. Maybe a little butterfly. Or, let's see, what else we got here? What else we got here? Let's do this one. It looks like a little ticket. There we go. All right. And then we can put, let's put a butterfly on. Oh, we have the big one. Where's the big one? Oh, I did that one already. Okay. So we can put the butterfly on. Yeah, let's put the butterfly on this one. So you guys having fun? You watching all of the different videos? Oh my goodness, there's so much creativity out there. I love watching the videos. I have a few to, well, I have today to catch up on, but otherwise I've been pretty much watching every one of them as they've been going on. And I'm just going to put this one in here as well. And let's see, what should we put in here? Let's put this in here. Maybe the big pumpkin? Is that too much the same color? Let's see. We have this here. Oh, what happened? What happened? No, let's put you in there. You put it in there better anyways. You can put a string on there. I don't have a string handy, but I can put a string on that. And let's see. We need some numbers on here. We need some fun, don't we? Okay, so we got our pocket filled. Should we put that there? Sure. And then, oh yeah, we have the tall pocket too. We're just going to put that right like so. A little surprise when you open up. And we need something right there too. So let's put a butterfly here. There we go. And And, well, we got a number here. Let's put a number on here. I love using numbers. I was very happy to get these, to be able to use these. I hope I do it. I hope I do them proud. Okay, and let's see. We need a big number down the bottom, don't we? Like so. And this is the big pocket I was talking about. So what I did was I cut off the bottom and I cut off the top and then used the piece that I cut off of there to create that rounded form. And I'm going to stick this way. So let's like so. Now this one here, we're going to let that glue dry a little bit. Okay, and let's see, what else have we got in here? We got goodies. We should be using these goodies. Oh, and these ones here I created with the scraps that I had left over, and I thought they might look kind of okay in there. Right? Why not? And this here is another scrap that you could just take and make it a little thing to tuck and a little place to write in. And let's see, if I had stamps, I would definitely put some stamping in here. I don't have my stamps handy. Okay, and then we need something to tuck in there. We have these journaling cards. That one's just a little too big. Let's see. We can definitely put, this can go in here, right? And this can go right like so. And then, well, let's do that. Let's go around the top here, down the sides. Just a thin line. And we can put that right about there. We'll let that dry. I'm going to put that right on there. I love these flowers. This is a lot of fun. There we go. I might just take and trim that off just because it looks funny hanging over. Okay, and then I'm going to put, let's put this number on there. Like so. All right, and then let's put this in here. There we go. That looks like kind of like a little clipboard. And I think that would look quite nice there. This one here is too long for this, but if we cut this properly, we can fit it in here. And I think if we take off this here, and then still do this one here, and will that fit in there? No. This would be a really nice Happy Mail thing too. Alrighty, let's see, what else do we got? We got more pumpkins, we got more flowers, and I think I think we're going to put that right in there. We should put some cheesecloth in there. Should we put cheesecloth in there? Why not? I got it right here. I got it right here. Handy dandy. So I will have all the information you need in the description of this video. And please post in the groups. Love to see. Would love to have you join my group too if you wanted to. Sophie's Crafty Corner, and that link is down in there, I believe, or it will be. There we go. Just to add a little extra something. Okay, what else we got in here? We should put something on this little envelope, shouldn't we? Number 1. Where could I put number 1? I don't mind. I'm going to put that pumpkin right on there. I'm going to put that pumpkin there. And let's see, how much of this are we going to... I'm going to do about like so. Yeah. Just like so. I do really love making stacked envelopes, and I hope that this one isn't getting too full, that it's not going to... Oh, we don't want that. 4, 1, 6, 6. Let's do this one. How do we do this one? Let's put that on there. I need to ink this because I see that I have a little white showing in there, and I don't want no white showing in there. And where are we going to put that? Right there, right? Yeah. And I have this one here as well. I'm not going to put anything on this one. And we'll just stick it in there like so. And we have a pocket here. Did we make a pocket? No, we didn't make a pocket there. We could have made a pocket there. Let's see. Do we need something on here? We do. We do. Why don't we do a little pocket right here? Make this a pocket. Yeah. Yeah. A little pocket. Not too thick a glue there, so. There we go. And I think we're just going to put that right there. And I think we'll put this guy right on here. Little layers. Layers. And then let's put this in here. That in there. Put the number 1 in there. And let's put that in there. Okay, so that was pretty much it. Let's see if let me put that in there. I'll put this in there. There we go. Let's see now. Let's see, does this fit? Okay, so we have everything is nicely glued in. Okay, drum roll please. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. That's a stacked envelope if you ask me. Lots of stacks. Lots of stuff in there. So I thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you liked what you've seen. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comment would be awesome. And if you're new, welcome. And maybe have a look around and see if you like my content. You might like to join. Would love to have you. And enjoy the rest of the hop. Bye-bye.